Okay, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Lee doesn't buy it. He just thinks I was out playing around in the garage with something. I get you, Lee. I get you. Too funny. Okay, let me put on my apron here so I can keep all the junk off of me. All right. We got a lot of work to do today. We're back from, yeah, we were back the other day, a week ago. Yeah. Okay. So I want to start off today with a bottle stopper because people have been waiting for us to do it. Hey, Lee, let me know how my sound went. Let me blow all that so my little sled goes back and forth nicely. Very beautiful. I got to wax that up too. Got to put some more Johnson wax on it. So one of the things I want to do here is I want to take out this dead end. This is called a dead end, and that goes in the headstock of the lathe to spin everything. So we're going to put that right down over here. And we're going to put on this thing right here. Let's see, where's it at? Right here. This screws onto the headstock here. We're going to do a bottle stopper first. That goes on there really nicely. And then let's get this glittery one here because Deb said she really likes it. Let me know how my sound is. I'm getting away from the microphone. I'm using hopefully the one on my head. All right, that is nice and smooth now. Sounds good so far. Excellent. Yeah, I forgot about you. Now, I'm actually believe it or not, Lee, I do a mental health podcast. It's us. What do you call us? What do you call hypnotists that are on there talking about inner game and how to have the good inner game. Okay, I'm going to cinch that down on there real nicely. I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to bring this in here so that we can have it right there in the center. See how that spins there. There we go. And let me see here. Let's grab this big one here, and we're going to round this up because it's not spinning perfectly around. We'll turn on the blower. What you looking for, baby? Ah, she's just looking. Let me get my monitors on here because I need to see the stream so I can see the chat from this side of the world over here. So we'll bring up YouTube on this little guy here because I want to be sure I'm seeing all the chatting people from Twitch and all that good stuff. Let's see. Oh, let me get into Twitch here. Let me go up here to how do I find my channel here on Twitch? We click there. And then that doesn't work. Oh, let's see. That's going to be a struggle, isn't it? Search. How do I find my channel? I don't want to search for one. Profile, need help. I don't need help. Don't want to sign in or out. Or maybe I do want to sign in. Nope, I'm already signed in. Browse. Oh, let's go into makers and crafting. I'm not going to be one of the top people in this one, so we'll come down here where I have just a couple of viewers here on the old Twitch. Maybe one viewer or no viewers, I'm not sure. I got to tell you, I don't know how to find myself on Twitch, on the Apple TV application. You'd think it'd be easy just to go to your own channel, wouldn't it? Unless I'm in that talk show thing. I don't know why it puts me in there. Well, I'm just going to have to live without it because I'm not going to spend too much time trying to find myself on Twitch. However, let me get the old iPad fired up here so I can at least see YouTube chat. Okay, there's the thing. It's spinning. I can see that. And last is, oh, this should be fun. I will not know what they are saying. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I have to figure that out. This will be the second bottle stopper I've made. Up until now, I've just been playing with that other one. And if I didn't fill up my hole inside this bottle stopper with epoxy, I would be able to see and match it up with this better. There shouldn't be a gap there, but I'll match it up super well there. Okay, that's matched up. Let's get rid of that fuzzy stuff. Okay, now that's the part that's going to go down to, let me grab one of the bottle stoppers here. Should have one opened up already. Here we go. This is the wine bottle stopper. And this part's going to go down here. And the size of this is the size of that. So that should match up rather nicely. I may have to drill this out some more because this goes a lot deeper than the epoxy's already in there. So we'll figure that out in just a little bit. But I don't know how big to make this, so we're just going to wing it. Hello, everybody that's watching. Hope you're doing well. If you're on Twitch, we're also streaming on YouTube. And that is the chat that I can currently see until I figure out what the heck I'm doing. I would imagine most bottle stoppers would have a place where you can grab and lift, and that's sort of the indentation I'm making now. And this thing is massively full of glitter. I probably should have picked a different one just to give me some Alumilite, Just straight up Lumilite. All right, so I wonder how big this thing should be. I did the other one here, and it looks like this. It looks like a pretty nice size. That was the one I did. So it's about that long. I want this one to be a little bit longer, so we're going to take it up into here a little bit. Now that we got it all where I want, I'm going to take what's called a parting tool. And I'm going to part it, but I have to find the parting tool first. Here it is. I've seen some pretty other fancy parting tools out there. I may invest in one of those if we get going on these. So I'm going to give it a rib right here at the top, and then I'm going to slow it down a little bit as we get ripping here. This thing takes it off pretty aggressively. Oh, talk shows and podcasts. Thanks. I don't know how aggressive I can be with this, so I'm taking it sort of gentle. We'll take that off. And then we will finish it up. Let's see, we will get this round one here. Turn it back up. I want to get this out of the way. I'm going to get this in nice and tight. Okay, now we will I think the best one to use on that is this square one here. Pretty aggressive and makes it nice and smooth and square. Again, just making this up here. Feels pretty cool. I'm going to round this over just a little bit, and then I'm going to use this tool here, which is some kind of, I forget what they call it, but it essentially makes a roundness. There we go, and then I'm going to come in on this side. Give it a bit of a knob on the top of there. Again, just making this up. I'm going to widen that up a little bit so I can finish it nicely. All right, let's see what that looks like stopped. Oh, that is terrible. That is a terrible casting. Look at all the holes in that, all the air holes. Oh my goodness, that is awful. I wouldn't sell that to my enemy. That's a waste. Dang, man, that is So that is a cast that was simply poured in there with glitter and never pressurized. All these air bubbles, if it was pressurized in a pressure pot, they'd have been crushed to nothing. So that was a waste. That'll go in the trash. Let's do this one here. If they're all like that, I'm going to be not very happy because I just bought these. I didn't make these. Let me come over here to the sander here and make this all nice and flat on the bottom. All right, that works there. All right, that's how that's supposed to sit all the way on the bottom there. Don't really need much to stabilize that because it's so short. We'll come in here with this. That is really disappointing, that turn. Yeah, the person that made these, if they're not using a pressure pot, then there's going to be holes down in there. This one feels a lot smoother, so we'll see how it goes. Turns nicer. I don't know, Drew. That's or Lee. That one's that was awful. I mean, that was like big holes. I'd have to use mega super glue. I'm going to put a pretty cool curve on this one since it's turning so nicely. Let's just stop this one to see how it's doing. Yeah, much better. This was pressurized, I could tell. Okay, here we go. What's up, baby? I'm doing a bottle stopper on this one. Gary asked me what I was making. I said a bottle stopper. So I think this will give you something to grab onto when you're lifting. So that's sort of like a finger hold there. So this one here probably needs this guy here. The noisy booger. I'll figure this out. Okay, now that I got that ledge there, let me get the parting tool. Chews that right up, doesn't it? Okay, that piece is gone. Now let's smooth it out just a hair. We'll get this in nice and tight. All right, Lee, how's that design? That looked pretty good. Nice little bottle stopper there. Yeah, that's going to clean up nicely. These definitely aren't as expensive as a pen, that's for sure. There's a little bit less acrylic and there's less turning time, and it's not too bad. Okay, let's get out some sandpaper here. Need to get our diaper out. Turn off the blower because we don't need the blower while we're finishing. A little bit of water. I'm trying to figure out when the best time to stream is because, you know, everybody's got something going sometime. Saturday afternoon might not be the best. People might be out there, you know, doing their thing. Fall time, football, college, all that good stuff. That sands nicely. Oh my goodness. It's a big old chunk of thing here. Got a little dimple on the top. Very nice. That feels good. Smooth. It finishes up fast. I've got a fella who's got some, and I may have shown you this already, who's got some old vintage bottles that you would pour brandy into or something like that before you serve it out to everybody. And I've made him a little stopper for those. They look pretty cool. He's going to cover them in leather. Okay, feels good. Doesn't take up much one of those, I'll tell you. And I think generally what I'll do is offer these for about $30, and then I'll give a discount of $10 because that way I sort of know where I'm at. And I think it may be lower after all after we get to making a bunch and figure out what the labor is and what all the cost of goods are. But then it'll be easy to figure that out. Okay, so there is one more. Because I think generally you should probably go, depending upon the blank that you use, anywhere between $20 and $35. I've not seen them for much more than that unless they're made out of some very exotic material. Okay, that is super smooth there. Let me get a wipe down here. Hello, Twitch people. I got to figure out how to find you guys on my big TV here. Can't see your chat right now, but we are over on YouTube at Leopard LW. Leopard Leatherworks over on YouTube, and I can see the chat there. I just got to figure out how to get the Twitch up on my TV there. But Lee is correct. I cannot see the chat on Twitch yet, but give me a couple of minutes. We'll probably get that fixed. All right, here comes some good juice here. Ouch. I do notice this thing has a nut on the end of it, and I can feel it go roundy round. It's not as perfectly round as the rest. Okay. So let's just pull this off of here like this. We'll wipe the end off. That's going to look pretty cool. Ooh, that's got great colors in it. My goodness. And then we will take one of these little guys right here, and we will screw it on it. Oh, that's a lot smaller. Why do they make that so big? Is the beverage thing bigger? No, the beverage thing's not bigger. So I just screwed this on here, and it's like that. Nobody wants to see that. So I got to take that down a little bit. That's interesting. So that means I need to take that down a hair. See how we're going to do that here. I'm going to have to get my pointy tool out. Where's my pointy tool? Let's get a little bit of blowing on there. It's going to take me a little bit of experience to figure out the size of that thing. Let's turn that blower off here. I'm going to do a rough cut there. We'll shine it up in a second. Yeah, we'll round it for sure. I want to see how we're doing on there for size. Yeah, a little bit more to go. Little tiny bit more. Just about there, though. All right, let's fire this baby up. Get that guy in close. Get my pointy tool. I don't know why they wouldn't make that the same size as the bottle stopper. All right, so we know that's going to be about right. We'll take this and smooth that just a little bit. Get a nice gentle slope in there. Got to turn my blower on here. There we go. All right, let's see how that fits on that guy now. All right, that is the correct size. Now I just got to smooth it out. Little trimming to do down there. That feels good. Now, how do you get in there is the question for finishing. Let's get this back over here. Turn the blower off. Get us a little piece of sandpaper for in there. Shouldn't be hard. Just down in there a bit. All right, there's that one. Getting there very nicely. I don't know why they wouldn't make the bottom of this adapter here the same size as the stopper blank or the stopper piece tool thing. All right, that's super nice there. I'm going to save those pieces because I'll be reusing them. All right. That looks very nice. And how does it fit on here? Actually, pretty cool. Very nice. There's the first one. Well, the second one, but the real first bottle stopper. The other one was a can opener. Nice. All right. I think once I figure that out and get the routine down, that'll be a fun thing to make. But here we go. Now we're going to do the pins. We'll go back and forth a little bit here. There we go. Now I will come over here and get the next order up. Here we go. Tomorrow we'll be able to spin up those Hanukkah ones that we crafted right after we got back. Let's see. Turn like photo A. Photo A is, oh, okay. 5 inches. So I got to cut that one off. I think we'll cut off the one with the heavy snowflakes here. Well, somebody wants 5 inches, then this is not what a cocoon blank is. Cocoon's 5 1/4. Okay. Because they're using this mold right here. That's the 5 1/4 mold. So if they want 5 inches like Peggy, that's an actual 5 inches. So what does Amber want? Does she does 5 inches or 5 1/4? Because if you do it like a cocoon blank, that's 5 1/4. So I'll do it like a cocoon blank. And what I'm going to do is a 1/4 inch off each, or 3/4, 3/8, 6/8, yeah, 3/8 off each end. Math is hard. Math is hard. So I'll get my little measuring stick here. I'm probably going to have to go off of this StreamYard and go to the back to OBS so I can stream multi-cameras. What? I'm saying that's OBS. That's not StreamYard. No, we didn't. All right, 3/8 inch off that end. Three-eighths inch off that end. And now we've got to drill a little more hole to put our bushings in. See, if I had multi-cameras, everybody could see me walk around the shop and doing all the little different tasks. Okay, so we cut at either end off of that. And that is going to make this one 5 1/4, which is just like a cocoon blank. Very nice. Let me put some bushings in it. All right, so that was fun making that little bottle stopper thing. Like all those other Twitch streamers, they're walking around. You can see them on camera and all that kind of stuff. So I think that would be cool again, because unless you want to pay StreamYard lots of money, they don't like multicams. Crank that down on there. We get this in here. All right. And this young lady wants it just like photo A, and photo A is a very cool looking thing. Okay, so let's get this rounded up first. All right, nice and round she is. All right, so let's draw some lines on here. Five-eighths of an inch in. That begins our nice curve. Let's find the center. So we are a little over 5 1/4, so 2, right about right there is our center. All right, she does the regular hand hold, 1/2 inch. All right, let's get a measurement here, see how we're getting down there. Got to get my eyes recalibrated. Yeah, 0.68. Yeah, it's way fat. Way fat. I figured it was. But we'll take it down gently because it's always easier to take more off. You can never add to it, really. I mean, you can, but boy, that's a process and no fun. All right, we're getting closer to the bottom here. How fun, how fun. Yeah. 0.6. We've got just a little bit further to go. All right, let me see if I can find that on Twitch now. I mean, I don't know why I'm in talk shows and podcasts, but go to browse. Let's see, where's talk shows and podcasts. Let me go up to search here. Leopard LW. Leopard LW. Hey, there it is. All right, I don't see much chat there right now. It says 4 viewers on Twitch, so that's awesome. I gotta. Hey, Carrie, if you're listening, would you bring me my device? I gotta activate the chat in order to see something. All right, back to this here. Make sure I'm right in the middle. Yep, that's where it is. Oh, that's smooth right there. I like it. Well, I guess she's not watching. I thought she was watching in the living room or something, working on orders. Let's see, where's my phone? Here it is. Let me get the old Twitch thing there. Oh, I got to get my phone to activate the Twitch chat so I can see the Twitch chat. As you can tell, I'm an amateur at this. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I can see the. I guess I can't join the chat on the big TV. I have to have it on my thing. Hey, Yankee X. Good to see you. I got to figure out how to stop this thing and Twitch on Apple TV. I'll put that on my big TV here in the shop. Does not act well. And now I can't see the broadcast or the chat. My audio keeps cutting out. Hey, how's it sound over on YouTube? Anybody know? Yeah, this is a diamond painting pen. We just did a bottle stopper a second ago. And right now I'm just finishing up the shaping on this one. And just like my buddy Yankee Axe, I also use a caliper. Tell me how big I'm getting here with these little handholds. 0.58, 0.58. Still a little bit thinner to go. Well, that's supposed to be Twitch thing, but I think I need to restart the whole stinking Apple TV because it's got the. I can't see the chat unless I'm looking at my phone. I don't want to look at my phone. So I'm going to restart this little bad boy here. Yeah, I'm an amateur. I'm an amateur. Okay. It might be cutting in and out because I'm going all over the place, but we'll figure this out. StreamYard should be feeding all of the audio. And it's good to see you, Kitsune Hinonika Crafts. Kitsune Hinoniko Crafts. Very good. I get that down. Funny, it's chat only on my phone yet. Yeah, I got to figure that one out. All right, let's get back into. It says, welcome to the chat room. Hopefully I can see the chat up on the TV. All right. Got to get a little bit thinner here. I guess I should probably just pick one or the other to stream on and not try to cross-pollinate. All right, this one's just about done. Let me do a little measurement here, see how we are on the finger holds. Yep, that is perfect. And that is perfect. Very nice. Pick YouTube. So here's the deal with YouTube is I don't know how people can randomly find you on YouTube very successfully, but we're always trying to grow the channel. So if you go on Twitch, there's probably a little bit less competition in some of the categories. So we might pick up more people. So it's a flip of the coin. And then we can get them over to YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that. But not all the platforms work really well together. They're, of course, obviously making it difficult so that you just pick one. Stick with that one. Hi, Amber. This is your pen, Amber. Snowflake. 5 1/4 inches long. Didn't even see you sneak in there. I was trying to play with Twitch so much. Oh, very good. Glad she messaged you. This looks very unexciting when you're spinning it on the lathe like this until you stop it and you can see through it and see the snowflakes in the blue. So it's pretty cool. Right now, I'm just smoothing out all the curves. I can feel a little bit of the snowflakes. Got to smooth them down. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. On to the next one. Hey, if anybody's on Twitch, go ahead and say hello. I know there's a couple of watchers in there, and I'm trying to watch the Twitch chat at the same time I'm trying to watch the YouTube chat. And I can tell you I'm not doing a very good job at either. You know, Amber, what's funny is Carrie said, man, that's such a simple design. I said, yeah, but I said it fits in your hand so nicely that it's comfortable when you're diamond painting. She goes, yeah, but people want more fancy. I said, well, we could do more fancy, but if people pick this one here, it's easy to do. It's easy to finish, and it just feels good in your hand. I agree. I can feel that snowflake sticking out right there. Yeah, what's funny is we've got one customer that I think has bought now over 40 pens from us, and she generally wants them all the same size and almost the same design. Like, okay. I can feel a snowflake glitter sticking right there. Beautiful. Looks like I bumped my camera out of the way. So let me get it down a little closer here. I think I raised it up too high with my head hitting it. We'll see how that adjusts. I just noticed that. That's not bad. A little better there. Getting smooth. Now I got to go find it on the thing again. Oh, there we go. Want to make sure I see that chat. Nobody's chatting in Twitch right now, and that's okay. Just want to make sure I'm not missing it. New streamer here to Twitch just a bit. Ooh, that baby is smooth. All right. Let's get all the dust off it. All right, there it is. All shined up. Nope, I see some scratches right here. Everything else looks good, but I see scratches right there, so we're going to touch up that end there. Oh, we got to leave the diaper on there because I need the sandpaper in the water. All right, it's nice and dull now. I'll scratch it up, get rid of those big scratches. I see those scratches much more readily on clear blanks and the very, very dark blanks. Thank goodness, right? All right, here's the final paper again, then we'll gloss it up, make it look pretty. That just does a good white down there. If you're on Twitch and lurking, thanks for being here. If you're on YouTube and you're lurking, thanks for being here. Just glad you're watching. All right, here we go. See how we did. Oh yeah, much better. They're all gone now. So this one is partially clear and partially swirly. You can see some snowflakes in there. And you can see some like very light blue and white swirling resin. I don't know how to get that to focus correctly. Yeah, it looks pretty neat, Amber, I'll tell you. Looks pretty cool. Okay, yours are ready to go now. I think we did another one before you, just before we left on the cruise. And that's here in the same bag. And it's going into the out box, and Carrie will get that all put together and shipped out. And here is for someone else here. Let's see, all blanks 5 inches. Carrie, exactly 5 inches or like a cocoon blank? Please let me know. Carrie, 5 or 5 1/4? Because everybody calls this a 5-inch blank, but it's actually cocoon and it's 5 1/4. So ask her and then we shall proceed. So just to show anybody else who's joined, here is a bottle stopper we made earlier. I got to sand that up some more. Just starting to get good at these here. Just trying to. Amber's is done. Yep, she saw it. She loved it. All right, so when you figure out the information on that, I'm going to turn another one of these. We do very custom things here at Leopard Leather Works, and we've got a customer who wants something a certain inch. And you know, a lot of the blanks, they come from Cocoon Blanks, which is a fabulous maker of blanks, and theirs are 5 1/4 inches. You're welcome, Amber. And the reason it's 5 1/4 inches is because I'm going to show you the mold that they use. It's a very common mold in the ink pen industry, made by P-Town Subbies. And this mold is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, about 2 inches deep. And this is what Cocoon will make all their blanks in. So when people say they want a 5-inch pen, I need to know whether they mean a Cocoon blank 5-inch pen, which is 5 1/4, or straight up solid 5 inches. Now, Amber's order said she wants a 5-inch pen like Cocoon. Well, that's super easy. What's that, babe? That's got to be re-glued. So I have to make, see, I'm getting good at this, or I'm learning this. That needs to be, I'd say 3/4 of an inch deep so that I don't bottom out on this thread thing. Yeah, I really need multiple cameras because I got machines all over the shop that I'm using. And like other streamers, you want to see you in the whole shop, not just at your workstation there. So Carrie is checking with that customer to see what she wants. If you're here on Twitch, feel free to lurk. If you want to say hello, say hello. You can do that old like and subscribe thing, whoever does that. I don't know if that's YouTube or Twitch, or maybe you follow. Yeah, I think you follow on Twitch. But that way you can see, because we're going to go live more and more. Like my friends Yankee Axe and Karatissa, who does the gold. I think she's over in Germany. It's always fun to watch those crafters make stuff. What's that, babe? What's the answer? What size? Cocoon? Okay. All right. Cocoon size. So that's 5 1/4. So we'll take this off. Yep.
And then 5 1/4.
Yep. I got it. I got it. That was the noise of the bandsaw. I'm cutting about 3/8 of an inch off either end because this is a pretty good centered blank. And now I'm going over to the drill press to drill the holes in there for the bushings. Nothing fancy there. And she wants the pens turned in some detailed fashion. See circle design. So she circled some stuff. Oh, that'll look really good on this one here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that Florida Dolphins thing. And that's got a Scooby-Doo in the middle. All right, that is set correctly. First thing we have to do is round this one down. This blank has copper, gold, silver in it, little leaf, and it's got some white and black kind of swirly resin. What's that, babe? Yep, I saw it. I did see it.
The only one I don't like is the green.
I'll pick some. I already know what I'm doing. A couple of lifesavers and a swoopy doop in the middle. Almost there. You can tell when it's perfectly round because it doesn't hum anymore. That's nice and smooth. Okay. Now, what she would like is a little bit more intricate. See, here's a customer who likes a little interesting design, a little intricate. Hey, Elisa, I'm glad you're in a painting class. That sounds like fun. And we're going to come a half inch in on either end. That'll give us our little finger grips. And then we're going to come find the middle. In the middle on this 5 1/4 is 2 5/8. And then we're going to come out. I'm going to center that on 3. We'll come out 3/4 of an inch in either direction. That'll give us our swoopy doop. And then from that, we'll come out about 3/8 of an inch to give us our lifesaver. There we go. So to break it down, we've got our finger grip in here and here. And we've got our swoopy doop kind of thing here, and a couple of what I call lifesavers on either end. It's not really a lifesaver, it just looks like a little thing. Okay. You guys should check out Elisa's channel. She's got a Manx Arts and Crafts there and doing lots of goodies. Apparently, she's a pretty crafty person because now she's in a painting class. Hopefully that's artistic painting and not painting your home class, because painting your home sounds like work. So you guys got that artistic stuff running in the family, huh? Nothing like exposure to artistry. All right, let's do a measurement, see how we're doing on finger holds here. All right, still a little fat, but we'll take that down. Looks like we got 5 people, I think, over in Twitch. Sure appreciate you watching. Let's see. Take this a little bit thinner here. All right, we lost one of our lines here, but we'll bring that back. There we go. Now, we're going to make a couple indentations. One is our lifesaver here. There we go. And now we'll shape this in. I tell you, this blank is good. This pen will be amazing because this blank is just over the top. Probably one of the more stunning blanks I've seen, and we have seen a lot of blanks. But the very first one I did, I think we ordered 6 of them from Cocoon, and they all sold out in about 40 minutes. And we hadn't even turned them yet. We just had one that I turned and other blanks. And Carrie listed them, and they wanted them, and they've just been a very cool pen. All right, now we'll do the swoop. Ooh, nice and smooth. And then I'll clean up the ends on this one here to make it smooth. Yeah, I tell you, Lisa, this, and then I had to call Jesse and Jesse and Leon and Jim there at Cocoon and said, geez, could you make some more of those, or do you have any more? And bought all they had. Not that I was trying to be a hog, just that the customers wanted them and they wanted more. So I'm like, okay, I better get some more blanks. And whether you buy them and they ship them to me, or I buy them and I ship them to me, I mean, it's the same in the end. All right. So there's the lifesavers, and here's the swoop. And now we're going to take a measurement on the finger holes to see how we're doing there. And then we'll tweak it just to make it all proportional. That's a little fat yet. That's a little fat yet. All right, I think that'll be it. Yep, let me clean up the very tippy tops of them. Want to give a good landing spot for the tip. Can't have it too small, can't have it too big. Okay. All right, let's get a little water here. I need to refill my little water jug. It's down to a couple tablespoons left. I remember when I first started finishing these ink pens, I would use literally a gallon of water a day. Now I barely use a little water bottle like that. Sort of funny. All right, let me get this stuff out here. This particular grade helps me do these inset pieces here and get all the turning marks out of them. Yeah, I'm glad you like that one, Elisa. We were hoping. I looked around. I know you like a little bit more intricate than smooth. So we can do both. Always trying to make the customer happy, just like anybody else out there. We're not unique to that. We didn't invent this world. We're just playing in it. Oh, that's cool. Sending us some more. We love Jim and Jesse and Leon there. They do a great job. You know, what's funny is I didn't realize how big their business was, and they're in the knife blank world as well. They do a lot of stuff for knife makers, the handles and stuff. All right, that's a good start sanding on that one. Now we'll break out the regular little papers. Hi, it's Carrie. She's back. Welcome back, Carrie. Wonder where she went. Oh, here, let me turn this big blower off because we don't need it for that. And if you can see with the micrometer on your screen, each handhold is a little bit different. I make it a couple of hundredths different on either end. So as you switch, your fingers get a break from one to the other from, just a repetitive motion. And we get rid of a little bit of that by giving you a larger or smaller finger grip to grip. Even if it's only for a brief moment because you're doing multi-placing or something like that, and you go back to single placing. It allows you to have a little break from that static grip that you've had for a bit. Putting a lot of singles down or a lot of multis, either one. Again, the only liquid in my bottle is literally just water. Provides lubrication, collects the dust, keeps it from flying all over the place. All right, feeling good. On to the next paper. Which big screen you looking at, Lee? You watch this on the big screen in your front room or something, or bedroom or TV room or something? Yeah, you would get it. It'd be a bigger image. You could see a bit more, I imagine. All right, that's feeling good. Wow. Fan's not even on. Lost that one. Flung it right back there. On to the last grit. The way do you see this thing pop? These blanks are so cool. I think that makes them the coolest is they're a lot of clear resin that all the gold leaf, copper leaf, and silver leaf are mixed into. So they're sort of floating in that clearness with a little bit of black and white swirling around here and there. But it's mostly somewhat clear. All right, feeling really nice. Let's get us a nice white down. Now this one here, we're just getting rid of all the dust and abrasives from the previous sandpapers. All right, I think this one is ready. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. This thing here, I love this blank. Let me get it closer, get it focused on my hand here. Hopefully you'll see some three-dimensionality of this with that clear resin. There's a little, just a touch of black and white mixing a little gray there. But it's mostly copper, gold, and silver in the clear. I got to turn down that echo. Here we go. That is a cool one. All right. You're carrying the living room. Wow. I go, yeah, that one's, I love that blank. There's so many great blanks, but I love that one the most. Okay, so now, let's see. What are we going to do next? We got the rose gold. What would look good on the rose gold? That is the question. Bushings are in. She has circled a number of designs. And I think, yeah, I think this one here, because that's got some super sharp lines right in the middle of it. All right, I don't know how I come up with that design. That one looks pretty cool. Probably just playing around one day and something worked. Oh, that's awesome, Elisa. Welcome, Mom. Okay, now the design I'm going to do on this one is from a 6-inch blank. So I'm going to have to adapt it a little bit. Blower on. Let's make our blank nice and round. Do we have any hybrids in the lineup? I think so. Carrie should be able to answer that because she's got all the orders stacked up. I have seen some in the order box. Okay, so first thing we got to put in is finger holds. So we're going to do, let's see, this is 5 1/4. So we'll do 1/2 inch in, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. And then we're going to go find the center here. Right about there. Now off of that center, we're going to come out about 3/4 of an inch again. And so that is going to swoop in there, go down in there, swoop up again. And it's going to be a little of a flat spot here in the middle. Okay, let's go attempt that. I always forget how I did one design, so I have to like recreate it in my brain. To make it again. Woo! The finger holds are always the same, so that's the easy part. All right, let me get a measurement on those. This is a 3/4 inch blank that we're starting with, not a 7/8. That takes it down. It's almost perfect right there. That one is perfect there. So this one's just a hair fat. I'm going to take it down, not as far as that one, but about 1/100th off. All right, so let me just trim up this end just a hair here. That was my hat hitting the camera. See if I can get that even a little closer now. You see how that looks as I adjust it. Not bad. I'm going to twist it so it's sort of straight. All right, not bad, not bad. Okay, now let me go look at the design she has chosen. Okay, so that's going to come out into here. So we're going to get flat in here. That means we're going to use this tool here. Actually, I'm going to use the round tool for a bit, then I'll square it off. All right, that's how that's going to go there. And then this gets a couple off that finger hold here, sort of an indentation. This has got to get a little thinner here in the middle. Lee, this is probably a real different pen than you've seen me do before. All right, now we're going to get the square tool out. We're going to square this up a little bit. There we go. That gives a little bit of a shoulder there. Now, I'm going to take this one here and just make it a little more even across there. Ever so slightly. Then we're going to curve this a little bit. A little bit of it. We don't want that sharpness against the hand. So we curve this up just a little bit. We're going to accentuate it more. All right, now this needs to look very flat. So we will use this tool to take just a couple little ridges off in there. There we go. And then we're going, yeah, I just picked this one for you because you was one of the ones you chose. I'm like, oh, she likes that one. That's pretty cool. And I remember liked it doing it when I was doing it. I got to be careful here because I don't want I put 3 little things right in the middle here. Got one there. I got one here. And I got to get one right in the middle of those 2 there. And I can't do it with that tool. So I'm going to give myself a measurement mark. Let's see. So that is exactly 3/4 of an inch wide. Those 2 gaps there. No, yeah, pretty close. So I'm going to put it right here. Boom. And now I got the other 2 that are marked. Now I'm going to bring in this other tool here. Where's my tool at? It's all the way here on the end. Here we go. This is a skewing tool, super sharp. I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger. Make this one a little bit bigger. Then I'm going to make this one right in the middle. Boom. There we go. And now we finish it up. I'm going to do more of those. That's a pretty cool design. You know, the interesting thing about that, Elisa, is it's super intricate in here with those sharp lines, but it's still a pretty simple pen overall. All right, let me get out the diaper here, catch all the water. Turn the blower off. We're moving pretty good here now. And the first thing I have to do is clean out these grooves. I will do that one way, then I'll fold this in half and do it like that. That also smooths the edges a little bit so that they're not sharp at all. Yeah, it feels good. I'm glad you chose that one, Elisa. I haven't done that for a while. And that's a pretty cool design. You don't expect that on a diamond painting pen. They're generally pretty curvy. Gorgeous pens out there. Absolutely gorgeous. There's some wonderful craftsmen out there turning up pens and making them look cool. I'm glad that I'm able to do some myself. And I'm never offended if somebody else has somebody else's pen. It's like it's what the world's about. You see beauty and you buy it. If it makes you happy, then you get more of it. I mean, I used to have customers when I was a Walmart store manager, and they would tell me, well, I shop at Target too. I'm thinking, yeah, me too. Walmart doesn't have everything. They just have a lot of things. I'm not offended. I'm just glad they came to my store and spent a lot of money. Groceries and all that good stuff. School clothes, garden implements, pool stuff. All right, we're feeling pretty good here. Just on that undercut right there. Needs a little attention. Ah, there we go. Very nice. Yes, ma'am, they do. Because the blank, it's all about that blank, isn't it? It's all about that blank. And my whole idea is I just don't want to get in the way of the gorgeousness of that blank. Which you'll be able to see a lot of it when I'm done. Hello, all 7 people. Hey, Susie, I missed you way up top there. I love watching them work too, Susie. If you find one, let me know because I want to watch them. Sort of funny. The person doing the craft never feels they're up to par with all the other crafts people they see. Hello, Linda Bain. Linda Bain just got her pen this week. I saw her post it. Mailed it all the way to the UK. We're glad she ordered. I know it's expensive for those folks over there because the post is it's like $20 to send a pen or two. Try to send as many as we can with the same package, but my goodness. And she got a Fordite blank that we turned up, and I'm telling you, you know how that Fordite goes. It's just gorgeous stuff. All those colors and lines. A lot of people don't like to turn them because they're sort of a fight, but I sort of like the challenge. All right, last sandpaper for this one here. Then we're going to give it a good rinse down and gloss her up. This one has sort of a pearly white, something called Ghost Gold. I don't know why it's called that, but it's a very cool looking gold, very light and wispy. And then it's got some rose gold. So when I stop it, you'll be able to see all those different colors. Yeah, you know what's funny, Elisa, is this is a very organic look on the ends, and then it becomes very mechanical looking because it's so flat with these ribs in there. I think it's pretty cool. I have no idea how I came up with that. I was just messing around one day and it worked. It's not like I was trying to be creative. I just was playing. All right, here we go. Let's give it a good rinse down now. All right, here comes the good stuff. Yes, ma'am, I would agree, Elisa. It's got some very, very subtle, cool, and light colors in here. Now, Carrie will have to clean these lines out with a toothbrush before she ships it because they like to get down in there. I'll get a little bit of it out, but the toothbrush will get more of it out. So I'll take this here and see if I can squeeze a little bit in there and get that stuff out. There it is. All right. Let's check it out. Woo, baby. I like it. I like it a lot. that rose gold has got some gold highlights that I didn't really notice before. Let me put my hand behind it here, see if I can get the camera to focus on it. Maybe I have it too close. Wish that thing would come into focus a little better. I don't know how to make it focus. Don't know if I'm too close or what. But anyway, as you know, it always looks 10 times better in person than it does on the camera. Pretty cool stuff. All right, Elisa, yours are done. Except for the ones that are on the way. All right, on to the next one. Ooh, this is the gold and black and purple one. This is pretty cool looking. Let's see what this young lady wants in her pen. 5 1/4. Yep, 5 1/4. Okay. Means we got to cut a little off. I think we're going to cut the green end off because we have a lot of green. So let me get my measuring tape over here. Get 3/4 of an inch off of there. It's not quite enough. All right, there is 3/4 of an inch. Oh, jeez. I just disconnected the camera, so let me reconnect the camera. Just tripped over my own wires. There we go. That'll be right back, that connection there. I just reconnected it. So I think this one here, just 5 1/4 or 5 inches.
5 1/4.
5 1/4. Very good.
He wants it just like that, the ends like that.
So that's the two
Sure.
vases with the 2 bumps. Well, of course, we're going to lose the 2 bumps. So we'll probably just do 2 vases.
One bump?
Nope, won't be enough room.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll cramp the finger holds too much.
Is one done or no?
It will be when I sand it up. I had to super glue that one little corner on. So we did make a bottle stopper earlier, Elisa and Susie, just in case you're looking. Oh, the camera's not working. I reconnected it. Maybe I gotta tell it to reconnect or something. Settings, camera. Uh-oh. So when you disconnect the camera, what happens? This is the mystery portion. Good job, Lee. You are on it. Wonder why it doesn't just initialize after I And if I leave the studio, I know, and if I leave the studio, then how do I, so if you disconnect the camera, then what do you do? Hello, Carissa. Shoot, if I leave the studio, then let me Add to the stage. Okay, so we've got some technical difficulties here. Let's see, if I plug in this camera here, can I switch between the two of them? Let me see what this will do here. Hang with us here while we overcome these technical difficulties here. Okay, so it recognized that camera. So it won't even bring up that camera once we've started. Let me, without losing the link, let me just refresh the page. Let's add that to the stage, and we're back. You know, Lee, what it was is I had to refresh the browser. I refreshed the browser, re-entered the stage with this StreamYard thing, and it found the camera. So that's good. I'm going to take that other camera off because I'm not at the mixing bench today. All right, we're going again. We are going again. What do I do with my blank? Here it is. Oh, this is Carissa's pen. How exciting. Carissa joined just in time. Yeah, 5 1/4 inches. And she's going to get a couple of nice, good finger holds and a couple of vases facing outward in the middle. The design she chose, it normally comes from a 6-inch pen, which gives us more room to play. So we'll do a little bit differently on this 5 1/4. But it'll still be gorgeous. All right, this one looks pretty round already. A little bit of tiny trimming. All right, nice and smooth. This is a very heavy glitter pen. All right, so we're doing here good. Now we need to put some drawings on here so we know what we're doing. All right, so here we got finger hold, the finger hold. Let's find the middle of this blank. It's about right there. And then we're going to do some bases. So we'll go from the center here. And we'll do one there, one there, one there, and one there. So that'll be the bottom and top of both bases. And then the rest is finger hold. You wouldn't think 3/4 inch is that much, but it's a lot of real estate in one of these pens here. So you have to change the design up just a little bit. All right, now I'm going to re-verify that center. 5 1/4. Yep, that's about right. Try turning the camera. Oh, that was the other thing. Very good. Yep. Thanks for your help, Lee. We figured it out with the help of everybody. All right, these are going to be facing away basin. You can see the vase starting to come alive. All right, let's see how we're doing on the finger measurements here. It's probably still a bit fat. Oh, yeah. Little chunky. Coming down. All right, let's do a finger measurement again. We're getting pretty close. A little bit fat yet, but we're getting pretty close. All right, now it's time to finish. Let me do one more measure on the finger holds. We should be there. Yep. On the money. Little plastic stuff gets everywhere. Every once in a while, you got to just blow it off. All right, let's get her spinning. Turn the blower off. Get the diaper out. And start sanding. This is going to require some heavy-duty sandpaper here because this is one of those heavy glitter pens. It's going to take a little bit to get that to be nice and smooth. So we use a little bit lower grit than we do normally. I sure hope everybody's having a great Saturday afternoon and appreciate you giving us a couple of minutes here to watch this live event. Right before this one, I did another podcast. It's a little bit of I call it a mental health podcast. We talked about Matthew Perry today and the wonderful and yet tragic life he lived. A lot of fun, good viewership, great topic, because he really tried to help a lot of people. Let's see, he says, trying to explain the color difference and design between the fresh start and the finished product. What do you mean, Lee? And then while Lee's typing that in, Linda says, I've ordered another Fordite pen. Can it be done in 5-inch as you think the best? You know, Linda, I don't know that 5-inch is the best for you. That is really a determiner for you to understand and figure out. We have more and more 5-inchers, and it has to do, I think, with flipping the pen around and it landing in your hand because it's shorter right where it should to do multi-placing or single placing or something like that. Others might be able to explain why they like a 5-inch, but I know that the ladies on, and Carrie tells me their names, Katie, I think, on Emerald and Fairy Lights, and certainly Lindsay on Emerald and Fairy Lights, and Katie on Diamonds and Washi. they love the shorter pen because it flips right around in their hand. And when you get really good and do a lot of diamond painting, you might find that good as well. Now, the 6-inch pens really have a lot to do with adding more beauty to the pen, making it longer, cooler looking, more flowing resin, that kind of stuff. So it really is, you know, up to what you want to have. I don't know which is best because, you know, everybody likes their own kind of deal. But we do both, and we're having an increased number of 5 1/4 inches. Now, it could be straight up 5 inches too if you want. We do that. We cut them off to 5 inches. But normally 5 1/4 is the size everybody's used to, because that is, and I'll show you this again here, this mold. Remember, all these diamond painting pens, all that creation came from the ink pen market. And this mold right here is a 5 1/4 inch by 5 1/4 inch mold. And that's where the 5 1/4 inch size has come from. So when we do molds like, let's see, where's my big mold here? When we do molds like this one here, which is our Gatling mold, that's 6 inches deep. So that makes a 6-inch blank if you fill it to the top. So we'll cut them down or we'll make them long, whichever somebody likes. But yeah, you, sometimes people have ordered both and said, oh, I like the 5-inch better. And sometimes I can reshape a 6-incher. I can cut it off and reshape the end depending upon the design. Yeah, see that? So Alyssa, Carissa, they're all like, they like the smaller one. Feels balanced in their hand. They can flip it around with a multi-placer or single placer, whichever you happen to be doing. Yes, it certainly can be done. I mean, we can cut a longer blank down to anything. We can't really add. Well, you can add, but it gets super expensive because it's a lot of labor. But generally, it can be cut down if it's nice. If it's a 6-inch or already a 5-inch. In fact, there's this one over here sitting in my pile of goodies, unless I've already turned it up. Oh, I may have already turned that one and sold it. But yeah, there's plenty of Fordite out there. I'm looking for the Fordite blank I had over here, but I think it's gone. Anyway, it was a 6-inch or a 5 1/4 inch because that's the mold it came from. All right, this is feeling pretty good. This is a super heavy glitter pen, so it takes a little more effort to get it smooth because those big glitter chunks are big. And you don't want to feel them in your hand. You want nice and smooth. So I spend more time, especially where you're putting your fingers on these. And others take shorter times to finish, so it all washes out in the end. Yeah, when it starts feeling nice like that, then we're on to the next paper. Now this paper here is the normal paper that we would start finishing with, because we're at the point now where it'll make a difference, where it wouldn't have made much difference with the really rough glitter texture. So we use the even rougher sandpaper on that one. Thanks, Carissa. Yeah, when I stop this thing, it'll blow your socks off because the glitter just makes it look fantastic. And then the interesting thing I'm noticing about these two vases in the middle here is the fatter part of both of the vase, either here and here, are green, and it's going to be that purple, gray, black in the middle. So that'll be a pretty cool looking vase. Same thing on this end here, although you lose it a little bit right on this end right there. Just the way the resin flows. What's up, baby? Linda says she's going to get another Fordite pen. They're gorgeous, aren't they, Linda? Just gorgeous. And yes, ma'am, if you want 5 1/4, that's what we'll do. Do we have any more Fordite, babe? I don't know. Did we turn that one for Linda? We got to get more? I don't know. Or Linda's got her own and she's just going to send it. Remember, if you're ordering from Cocoon or All Things Handcrafted, like Bill Durr, that kind of stuff, they'll just ship them straight to us. No big mystery. They know who we are. You know who we are, and save postage a little bit there. And you know, Linda, on those Fordite pens, because that Fordite laying down there is so random, and when I get the blank, and I hate to sound kind of all metaphysical and stuff, but I let the blank tell me how it wants to be turned, because you can see how that Fordite's laying in there, and I try to cut through it like a topographical map so it looks like mountains and valleys. And then it looks really, really cool. Sometimes you can do that, sometimes you can't, but most times you can. Feeling pretty good. We got a little rough spot right there I need to work on. Ah, there we go. Probably a piece of glitter that let loose. Oh, it's a piece of glitter sticking up. I see. So what I'll do is I'll reverse the lathe. You go in reverse. It's actually spinning the other way now. I'm going to drop back a sandpaper here and get, there's a little piece of glitter just sticking out there. Ah, very nice. All right, now we're back to the other way. Yeah, sometimes just glitter is just sticking out there and going the wrong way, and you got to reverse to go the other way and make it behave. You wouldn't want to feel that against your hand. All right, now we're stepping up in paper again. And this is really getting to the level of fineness that it's just sort of buffing it a little bit, making it shiny. And again, you should expect these glitter pens to have a little bit of texture to them because they are heavily glittered. Unless you dose them in some kind of clear coat, you'll get that little bit of a textured finish. Still smooth, but a little bit textured. Thank you, Linda. I was talking with someone over in the UK. I forget who it was, a couple of weeks ago. And they asked if they would trade something for a pen. And I said, Absolutely. I said, where are you at? And they said, well, we're in northern Manchester there, or north of Manchester, which is closer to Scotland. So I took a gamble. I said, hey, I'll trade you a pen for 1 case of Bar's Iron Brew. And he says, hang on a second. I think he was trying to figure out how much it would cost. He goes, it'd be cheaper for me just to buy the pens. I said, yeah, I know. Shipping liquid across the sea gets expensive. But I would have done it. All right, final sandpaper here on this level. I can already tell this is going to look pretty cool. All right, here we go. Now we're going to add some bling to it here. Oh, I got to wipe it down first. Where'd my little rag go? I lost my little rag. Here it is. All right. Oh, I don't know if Linda's got a Fordite and sending it, or if she's getting one from us, or buying one and having it sent here. I'm not sure. She'll let you know. Yeah, hang on a second. I'll show you the one that we've got, Linda. Purple, green. It might be like the one she has, and she may want a different one. Oh, the one you have was turquoise. Okay. Carrie would know all that stuff. Oh, she bought it from us already. Is it this one? You must have one on the website. She goes, bought it from you tonight. That's what she said. Better go check your sales. Okay, here we go. We're going to stop this one now and see how she looks. Oh, yeah. That is the craziest design how he's... No. She has another one she likes. Hopefully this will shine in on that. This is very cool. There's sort of some kind of white and silver kind of floating in the middle there. Comes from a little bit up there and then appears in the middle here, a little bit right there, and then disappears into the green. The green's got a little bit of black going through it, end to end. That's pretty cool. That is nifty. Okay. Carissa, yours is done. Carrie will get all that cleaned up. Let's see who's up next. All right, this is for Miss Amy. Amy did order one of these Hanukkah blanks, but we cast this just as we got back off the cruise last Monday. So I really have to wait till tomorrow late to turn that one, but that'll be cool. And that's the Hanukkah pen. And let's see what she wants here. She wants 6 inches for Hanukkah jewels. We'll leave that alone. Then 5 1/4. Hey, Care Bear, could you come here? This one says 5 to 4 1/4. Lollipop Dreams. Well, that's with the pink purple swirls. That must be that one there with the sun and the moon and the stars. So you have listed here 5-4 1/4. Oh. So she wants it that size, the cocoon size.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you want this one 5 1/4.
Well, it's 5 inches or
4 1/4 mini. Okay. So which one does she
Hold
want?
on.
All right. Carrie's holding on, getting clarification here. You are wonderfully welcome, Carissa. Here's a couple of more Hanukkah blanks. Got the white, blue, and silver glitter sequins balls. I'm not sure what you call them. Those will be cool. Those will be pretty turned up. Those will be pretty. If anybody's looking for a candy cane for Christmas, I have a white body with red stripes. Then they got a red body with white stripes. Candy canes. Candy canes. They got a couple of those. And I've got some of these honeycomb and fish scales. Got a lot of candy canes. Got about 6 of those. And then I've got fish scales, which is sort of your longer one. And then I got a shorter honeycomb. Carrie is getting clarification from the customer as we speak. So we're in a tiny bit of a holding pattern. Okay. So I'll grab this thing here. Where'd that thing go we made earlier? Let's see, that's one there. Where's the other one at? Oh, here it is. So we made a couple of what Carrie's getting directions here. This is a wine bottle stopper. I guess it could be any bottle that fits this size there, but generally meant for wine bottles. And it's got a really cool resin mixed color, blue, mother of pearl, purple, gold, all that kind of stuff in there. It looks pretty cool. My little squiggle of black in there too. And then this is a beverage can opener. So this little piece here slips around that little beverage tab and pulls the tab up instead of you using your fingernails. We turned those, one the other day and one this morning, just playing around. We're getting a little bit better at those. I'd imagine this one's 5 1/4, right? The cocoon. Well, I can cut it down 1 inch, but okay. We're waiting.
Five is fine. I just like the minis.
So this is 5 1/4. Does she need a 1/4 inch taken off of this? Oh, okay. I thought you were talking to her. Oh, that was from last night. We talk to the customers a lot. Make sure you guys get what you want. Well, Carrie clarifies that. I will leapfrog to another customer here just to keep rolling. I'll be turning tomorrow as well. These are, let's see, Miss Peggy. Let's see what we're going to get done here. Make sure this is clear. 5 inches for all. Do live, see photo, first pin, 5 or 6. So she wants 5 inches for all. Yeah, see, when people say 5 inches, I'm not sure if they mean 5 or 5 1/4. So if you want to see how many pens we cut off, look at this right here. This container is full of cutoffs. So we do a lot of 5, 5 1/4 inch pens that are started out as 6. There's the other cup I'm filling up. Gorgeous little ends. I think I'm going to make everyday carry beads out of them. People seem to like that okay. Well, I'm sort of at a standstill here to figure out what the heck we're going to be doing. By the way, a cocoon blank is normally 5 1/4 inches. If you want it cut down from the 5 1/4, I can take a 1/4 inch off if you want exactly 5. But that direction said 4 1/4. I'm like, I don't know what that means because I don't do many 4 1/4s. Let's see. On Twitch, we still got 4 people on Twitch. Hope everybody's doing okay on Twitch. I don't know if I'm missing the chat or not. I don't see any chat, but that may mean nobody's chatting, and that's okay too. Generally, we're on YouTube, looking to go over to Twitch to get more people into the groups. I'll wave at everybody. Okay. I am so creative. Yeah, see, now Alyssa likes a 5 inch, and that's cool. 5 1/4 could be good. I just want to do what the customer wants, so I'll put on hold for a second. How long have we been going today? Oh, over 2 hours. That's awesome. Everybody ready for a daylight savings time tonight here in the U.S.? We get to fall back 1 hour, which means you get an extra hour of sleep, or you can simply stay up an hour later. Your phone should adjust automatically, at least your smartphone. And then after that, you can get up. All right, Carrie. How long is this one here? Got this little gold blank here. I had some extra resin one day and poured that out. And this is a exactly 5 inch blank. I might just drill that and turn it because that would be a beautiful mini pen. That would be cool. While Carrie's determining that, I'll just go ahead and put some holes in this one and we will turn this up a pen while we're waiting. No big deal. Had 25 pens to finish this weekend. I'll get them all done. That way they'll be on the way out. I think Carrie wants to do some whipping chat on this YouTube channel as well. So I've got everything set up at her desk to sit there and do some whip and chat with everybody. Be a little bit different than normal. Sheila. Hey, Sheila. We're still rolling. Right now I'm in a holding pattern because the directions on the order sheet weren't clear, and Carrie is contacting the customer to make sure I do it correctly. So I figured I will turn this little pen right here. Got a cool gold pen. This could be a very Christmassy pen. Yes, ma'am. We invite you to watch the replay. So where did this gold color come from? We're working on a prototype for that Spangler fella who does the dragons. And I mixed up this dragon one here with the gold. And I'm going to add some green in that, some kind of cool green that will sort of go along with his dinosaurs. And if everybody knows Spangler, he is the artist that does the dinosaurs that like to read and eat cookies. And there was just some extra resin left over, so I poured it into a blank. So while we're sitting here waiting, why not turn it into a pen? All right, that's pretty round. All right, it's going to be a 5-inch blank. It's going to be a mini. We'll come in 3/8 and 3/8. And then let's find the center here, right at 2.5. It's going to be a super simple pen. Let's move our banjo up. All right, let's do a finger hold. Let's see, Drew. This is a whip and chat. Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. Carrie's going to do the regular whip and chat kind of stuff people do. Yeah, that's a little fat there, a little fat there. You know the whip and chat where you diamond paint and chat. And yes, sir, this is a whip and chat. I don't do many solid color blanks. You know, it's not what people buy and send or I create, but cool opportunity. All right, let's check some finger holds here. See how we're doing. 0.55. 0.55 on the money. Love it. It's got some other kind of little color now. I don't know what that is. That's cool. All right, got to shape it just a little bit right here. I'm not shaping the thinnest part. I'm shaping this little curve right there. All right, time to finish her up.
Picture. This is 5 1/4. This is 4 1/4. And she wants. Yes, that's the size of the for the pink and purple.
She wants different sizes for different pens.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just get them on the thing correctly, and I'll do them right. I'm pretty good at following instructions. Yes, sir, Lee, you are correct. But Carrie wants to get on there and stream and let her personality shine through. What day did we pour these gold ones? Remember? Yeah, but it was after that. Was it like Tuesday or Wednesday? I can tell it was after the Hanukkah ones because they sand different than a regular pen.
Put a V on the end.
I just need to know the sizes and the pen, then we can figure the design out. That's what I need. For all of them? That's not all of them then. Yeah, we need to get them written on the paper so I don't screw up. I don't want to screw up. Yeah, this one wasn't fully cured. This probably has another 2 days before it's fully cured. I can tell the way it's sanding. It's not as hard as the other ones have been sitting for a bit. Personality, yeah. Lee says she has personality for days, as the saying goes.
These two styles for those pens.
Okay.
4 and 4. She says they're 4. I don't know.
What?
You can do that. You can do these, right?
Yeah, I can do it. I'm just saying what I need to know the size, the blank, and the size. Okay, that'll be helpful. Wonder what that is in there. I could feel that, whatever that is. Like a piece of sequence blue in there or something. Got to do the reverse here and see how that affects it. Weird. Okay, that's better. All right, that was gone. Beautifully smooth. You know, I think I missed lunch today. Starting to get hungry. I went straight from the podcast right into the shop to turn. I think I missed lunch. Ooh, that's smooth. Man, that is smooth. All right, this should be the last paper here for this pen. And this one should shine up nicely. It's got some depth to it, even though it's single color, just for the what do you call that? That prismatic effect of the mica powder that you mix it up with. Oh yeah, that thing is butter smooth. My goodness. All right, here we go. Need some more juice here. Oh, man. Single color. Oh, that is smooth. All right, that is pretty bonkers for one single color. Watch the luminescence in that, or the whatever that reflective quality is as it goes around. That is probably the simplest pen I have done, and it is still gorgeous. That is cool. That was the intermission pen. All right, everybody, I am going to go get some lunch. Carrie will probably be back whipping and chatting a little bit, and I will be back at least tomorrow for sure. Still turning, of course, got a lot of pens to do. But anyway, everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Wow, that's 3 hours of streaming. That's pretty good. We will talk to you soon for sure. Watch for the Facebook group. We'll put the announcement for the next live in there. Thank you, everybody.